You know what I mean? Just good money that he has from Nike.
Yeah.
But nobody knows where that career could have taken him.
I mean, 30 grand, that's nothing to compared to a football player's salary.
Shit, they getting that much?
I mean, didn't you say he was getting 30 grand?
He's getting, no, not 30 grand, 30 mil.
Oh, never mind. He's good.
Yeah. Shit.
Okay, shit.
Even Colin Kaepernick, man, fuck this message. Shit, my knees hurt. Yeah, man, Billy. You know, if you're gonna lie to me, make the shit make sense. And actually, he said I could be there for like about an hour and a half. And so, considering that the show starts at 8:30,
yeah,
in an hour and a half for him, it would be 10 p.m. when he's leaving. I'm like, so your daddy is having his birthday party on a Tuesday,
in the middle of the week,
at 10 p.m. at night. Now, am I fucking crazy here for thinking that? I know you want. Look, come on, man.
No. I'm with you on this one.
I know it probably is. You know what, Billy? Get your dad a gift from dtmerch.com. If it's real, get him a shirt, man. Yeah, I'm sure he's got muscles like you. Get him a tank top. He's on the phone all the time. He's a lawyer. Get him a phone cover so he don't wear that phone out. Get him a gift of choice.
Yeah, let him choose.
Let him choose. Former quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, Colin Kaepernick. People are mad at this man right here. And be like, why you mad? Look, he ain't playing football no more. NFL done locked him out. He done sacrificed everything. Y'all got what you wanted. Ain't got no career no more. What's wrong with y'all? People like, well, if he ain't got no career no more, then why is Nike still fucking with him? Why he got an endorsement? Because that's what happened. Man got an endorsement for Nike. He became the main image for their 30th anniversary Just Do It campaign. And there's the ad that's been going around that's been making everybody mad. You know, looking at this, I think I'm inspired by it. Martin, I don't know about you.
I'm very inspired by it.
Oh, but some people say I'm inspired too to burn my Nikes. People have lost their mind out there. It's Labor Day when this came up. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, yesterday this came out. Labor Day, a lot of people out there barbecuing. Some people say, throw these Nikes in the grill. Because let's burn this shit too. I am not supporting Nike anymore. I'm boycotting Nike. Hashtag boycott Nike. And I'm going to set these shoes on fire.
You know how many other sneakers there are to buy? Buy them our shoes. We stand with people who kneel for the national anthem.
You can't even get your shit straight.
I know.
Yeah.
Because he's lost. I forgot what my point was.
You might have wanted to write that down before you went out there.
Damn, I really like those shoes.
You know what you got to do.
Is it too late to grab those? Maybe I should have burned some of the other ones.
Shit, after you cut that camera, it's like... They still look good, right?
Oh, I should have grabbed some of my other shoes and just drew a switch.
I'm going to tell y'all something, too. If Martin was there, Martin would have made those shoes taste good, too. That seasoning that you put on there, Martin knows how to barbecue. Martin put some coffee rub on there. Y'all would have been eating them shoes by the end of the night. Do you know, what's the name of the Thick and Tasty? That country, what's the goddamn, Big and Rich. The country stars right there. Our super villains. I don't know. I don't know. It's like the Mad Hatter and a wrestler right there.
Right. You're right. They do.
Let me tell you, brother, my promoter here, the Mad Hatter, he said we're going to win this time. And they say they are going to win because we went and took our Nike socks. And our sound man, he took a stand. He tore them socks up.
Oh, a pair of socks?
Wow.
Socks. What a huge sacrifice you guys made. Damn. You can never get those back.
Socks. Oh,
shit,
yeah.
Man. I mean, if you're willing to risk 23 cents, then you must be serious about
this. Oh, my
this.
God. Look at the ankles on Big and Rich. Nike and no one else gives a fuck.
This implies that we cut the swish off, but we still going to wear these tore-up, broke-down socks.
But we still going to...
Well, the socks are good. I mean, they're my favorite socks, but I just cut the swish off.
Put them on. Change your name to Big and Raggedy.
I'm sure Nike's like, do you know how much money we make?
Let me tell you something. I wipe my ass with socks.
Yeah. Socks are a lost leader.
They're socks. Yeah. Shit, make burn these shoes look like they're really doing something. I mean, even people out there, they messing with him. Rich, John Rich, the rich of the group, of Big and Rich, people even messing with him today. And they're like, man, look, not only you just tearing up socks, which mean nothing, but you paid for them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that's money
the thing.
coming out of nowhere but you.
Yeah.
You know, he's sitting out there, this dude was just answering people today, pretty much saying, you dumbass, I'm not a dumbass, I'm taking a stand. I tore my socks up. You go.
Yeah.
Big and Rich. This is the dumbest thing, man. All these people losing their minds. And it's because people have been conditioned to do this stuff, man. People, you know, this ad has people so upset because he took a knee, because he wouldn't stand for the flag, he wouldn't stand for the national anthem. You know, people have been conditioned to care more about a piece of cloth and a tune more than they actually care about actual Americans, human beings.
People have been conditioned to care about their feelings more than the truth or facts or things being what they are.
Yeah.
I mean, here it is. It's like, oh, we want to protest you because you're standing against the flag, and we're gonna conflate your message. I mean, yeah, we could get the police to stop killing unarmed black men, but it's much easier to just say, oh no, you're being un-American, and protest that.
Yeah, it's funny how nobody stood up for an actual human being that got a bullet in the ass.
No.
But don't you fuck with that flag.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. Like I said before, I ain't going to go into my spiel, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say fuck that flag and every flag around the world.
And the horse they rode in
And
on.
the horse they rode in on, man. I tell you, that every flag around the country got people in that mindset of that's what we got to fight for. This abstract. You know, and it's funny because that's what's used to turn people against each other over some nonsense.
Yeah, it's nonsense.
A flag is nothing. The moment we start acting out and caring more about human beings and doing things to actually help human beings and actual Americans and any other nationality out there, then fine. But don't talk to me about no fucking piece of cloth of any kind.
Yeah, putting somebody in jail, wanting to put somebody in jail because they burned a flag. It's like, it's a piece of cloth.
And while you burning them shoes, tearing up them socks, keep on burning them jerseys too, because we saw how that worked out the last time.
And here's a story about Colin Kaepernick refusing to stand for our national anthem. Well, Colin, here's my salute to you.
What?
Yeah, it's all polyester.
Yeah. So while y'all burn them shoes
That you paid for.
You know, we saw how these jerseys, when they got set on fire, how did that work out for you? Well, you know what? Colin Kaepernick got a $30 million deal with Nike.
Good.
Yeah. So
Good. He's somebody who deserves the endorsement deal.
I'm looking at people do this, and you're probably thinking, damn, Cole, well, look at you. You feel some kind of way about it. You getting all mad. I'm not getting mad. People,
I think it's funny.
People burn. You know, I don't even think, while I might think it's funny, while I might disagree with it, these people who are getting mad and burning these shoes, I happen to think is great. Because what some people don't realize is that they are continuing to perpetuate part of Colin Kaepernick's message.
True.
I mean, you have while I might not agree with this, this is the fun, this is what America's founded on right here. You have the right to burn shoes and protest, just like he has the right to take a stance on what he wants to take a stance. This is what I might not agree with it, but I respect it. If you want to tear up your shoes, you want to protest, you want to buy another Nike item. That is the beauty, the foundation of this country. That's a wonderful thing, you know. And you know, and I think that's one of the things that's missing here is that we all kind of need to learn how to respect each other in sensible ways.
Sure.
And it's been done. Nate Boyer says, I was hurt when Colin Kaepernick, when he kneeled for the flag, when he kneeled during the flag and the national anthem. You know, I feel like I fought for this country, and I felt like he was disrespecting it. But I thought about it, and I wanted to hear what he had to say, and I felt like that's what this country is founded on, disagreements and dialogues. And he said he even reached out to Colin Kaepernick. Mm-hmm. And he said, you know, I was the one that said, you know.
When he said sitting down,
you're sitting. He's like, why don't you think about taking a knee? That way it shows more solidarity for the team. It shows that you're actually doing something. Just sitting just seemed kind of just lazy to him. And to this day, I think he still says, I don't really like what he did, but I'm happy he took my advice, and I think that we can agree to disagree reasonably.
Kneeling showed reverence in some way and respect in some way to those that fought and many of those that gave their life for what the flag and the anthem represents. You get down on a knee and you ask for her hand in marriage.
You know, while I might not, again, I think if people want to protest, they protest the way they want to.
Yeah, show respect. It's to me, it is the height of arrogance that the military feels like they're a part of this. They had nothing to do with it.
Well, he's not bringing in the military.
But he is though, because he's saying, well, when you sit, that's disrespectful to the military community.
Well, you know,
and I'm like, this had nothing to do with you.
But I do appreciate that they talked, and while these are two men who greatly disagree, they came to an agreement on something.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I thought we might not agree with everything neither one of them are doing, but they came to an agreement. You know, I just gotta say this. I don't mean no disrespect to this dude, but he's a Green Beret, and it's just like you were born to be a Green Beret or some sort of special forces guy. That head, that head is big and is rugged. I'm just like, man,
neck and all
yeah. It's just like you're just born into a position sometime. I just thought that was cool, and it demonstrates that.
I do like that they had a dialogue and they reached a point of compromise. I am a fan of that. I don't like how somebody's doing something and you suddenly come in with your agenda and say, hey, you should do it this way to please me and mine.
As I said, look, while I agree with these people's right to protest, maybe not with the message, with the ad, I actually find this inspirational, man. You know, I'm usually not one for brand name marketing, man. I try not to wear things advertising a clothing label. I think it's shallow, and I think there are certain communities, especially in the black community, where I think it's a detriment, man. Everybody's so materialistic.
No. Nike has made their bones off the black community, and the whole idea of I got to have these overpriced shoes, even to the point of stealing or killing somebody
for them. Hell yeah. Colin Kaepernick, and people can argue this. I think Colin Kaepernick is the closest thing that we have right now to Muhammad Ali.
I was just going to say that. And at the time when Muhammad Ali was protesting and refusing to be drafted, they called him a traitor and a coward and every name in the book.
Oh, yeah.
You know, skip to 20 years later, he's the greatest hero ever.
Yeah, and the thing with Muhammad Ali, he was also willing to give everything up for his beliefs. Mm-hmm. For his beliefs in the hypocrisy of the Vietnam War, the hypocrisy of patriotism, and he even said at the time he didn't even think twice about it. He just said, you know what, I just don't care anymore. Take me to jail.
And shoot them for what? They never called me nigger. They never lynched me. How can I shoot them poor people? I would just take me to jail.
They're like, okay. And you're right, Martin. You look at this and it's like 20 years later, he's proven to be not only right, but a hero.
Yeah.
And 20 years later, you got some dudes, man, I was saying the same thing. Man, you weren't saying a goddamn thing. Stop lying.
And especially now, we live in an age where everyone's a hero on Facebook and Twitter. They write their posts and they walk away and pat themselves on the back. You should have seen what I said to those guys. You should have seen my reply to that post.
Oh, yeah.
All right, but this guy's actually doing something. He's actually giving something up.
Yeah, no.
Giving up a lot.
Yeah, no.
And I've seen people say like, oh, well, it's easy for a millionaire athlete to do that. It's like, yeah, except that's not what he is, though.
No, and see, that's the at least Ali got to box again.
Yeah.
Ali got to pursue his career. Colin Kaepernick, man, nobody knows what's going to happen with him. The NFL, I'm going to say right now, NFL ain't letting him back up in there.
No, of course not. He's having to sue them for that.
Yeah, no, he's not. And nobody knows where his career is going to go. Nobody knows how much money he could have made. Just good money that he has from Nike.
Yeah.
But nobody knows where that career could have taken him.
I mean, $30,000, that's nothing to compared to a football player's salary.
Shit, they getting that much?
I mean, didn't you say he was getting $30,000?
He's getting, no, not $30,000, $30 million.
Oh, well, never mind. He's good.
Yeah. Shit.
Okay, shit.
Even Colin Kaepernick, man, fuck this message. Shit, my knees hurt. Here's the deal with him not knowing what his career is going to be. Now, the money might be there, but his career, I mean, who knows where that's going to go? And he's still saying, I'm still sticking true to the cause. He pledged $1 million at one time to several organizations.
Yeah.
As of recently, I don't know what it is today, but I know a couple of months ago it was like $700,000 that he's given away to different organizations. Mm-hmm. He's still out there, you know, trying to help. He's still active, trying to do what it is he believes in, and still active with the community. So this is a person who, you know, a lot of people, they wouldn't, you know, they would be so scared to do what he's doing because they would not want to give up their career. And just take the pros out of it. The people who are high profile celebrities and figures. Take the people who live everyday lives. Everybody's scared to say something about patriotism. And no matter how fucked up it is, they're scared to say something about it because, again, we've all been trained to attack anybody that does that.
Sure.
But most of us don't have that much to lose, and we still wouldn't do it. This guy did it knowing what was going to happen, man. I mean, this is rare. You don't get guys like this all the time.
You don't.
I don't care how many times you see all the time, and I'm not trying to talk. Look, I don't know everybody personally, but I guarantee you, you see these commercials and these PSAs with these celebrities and these athletes on there talking about how much they're doing for the community. That shit is marketing. It's dictated by the team. It's dictated by the NFL. A lot of these people doing this because they have to. Colin Kaepernick did this because he wanted to. Mm-hmm. Everybody talking about how bold Nike is, how much they took a chance. Nike gonna get their money, man.
No, they ran the numbers first.
No,
Nike ran the numbers first, and they know, yeah, we will get this segment of the population that'll be up in arms about it for a while.
Yeah,
and we'll get extra support from this segment of the population.
Yeah, Nike is a cold calculating corporation. All right, and they're probably not as bad as people think they are. At least not over the last 10 years or so.
I mean, they funded Kubo and the Two String, so
yeah, how can you get mad at that? Yeah, man. You know, they are a calculating company. They looked ahead and they say, you know, we might dip a little bit. People they're gonna get mad.
Yeah, because all that gang. Oh, their stock dipped 3 points today.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, it'll be back.
But they had, you know, they had no doubt. Believe me, if Colin Kaepernick would actually tarnish their income or their brand, they'd be like, fuck that Negro.
Yeah.
And everything he stands for. We don't believe in that shit. We believe in money. but they know that at some point that he's gonna go down as a heroic figure.
Yeah.
And boy, think of the marketing for years to come.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
hey,
Nike, you did the right thing.
We believed in him back when nobody did.
Yeah. I mean, let's not play.
Yeah, you got to play the long game.
Yeah, you know, let's not play. Don't no corporation go out there. There ain't no corporation that noble. All right? They don't give a fuck about black, white, purple, pink, fuck a Muppet, anything. They green.
Green? Oh yeah, green.
Yeah.
Green we care about.
Oh, Kermit, no, get your ass. Nike's always been a progressive company. You know, many of them, they did not always come across that way, and they've had their shady past. You know, they were pretty much paying slave labor over Indonesia for a lot of years, and even the Nike swoosh, man. I found out recently that.
Wait, let me guess. Somebody designed that for $400.
No, it was inspired by a death row inmate who when he was about to be killed, his line was "Do it."
Yeah, I didn't use that.
Yeah. Even Phil Knight, the guy who's over Nike, man, I don't want this bullshit. He really said, I don't want to deal with this shit. But they said, man, it's just inspired by, you know, it's just, we're going to put just do it, okay? So it's not, be okay. Now, I think that's what I might, if
that
I'm
sounds
wrong,
like that, one of those Mr. Rogers urban myths.
No. There's something of that is true to a certain effect. They've always tried to come in, and especially with that "Just Do It" slogan, they've always tried to come in and be the first to jump on some social issue before it was probably cool or safe. I will give them that. And I'm sure that was calculating on their end.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I take that back because nobody has to do it, and a lot of people don't. So it's good that somebody is doing it.
Yeah. I mean, they really did attach themselves to touchy social issues, like HIV. They had an ad years ago. Rick Munoz was a HIV positive marathon runner, and they did a whole ad with him. This is an ad where this guy.
I'm too weak, too slow, too big.
This is him where he's playing basketball, and the whole ad has him it's about a minute long. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, of course, but it has him making excuses for other people why they can't do things, and then they give you a big reveal with it.
Sorry, I don't have a bike. I didn't get enough sleep. My tummy hurts. I think I'll sit this one out. And my feet hurt.
He pretty much said, "Fuck your legs." You know?
I could tell he was in a wheelchair.
Oh yeah, well, unless he just he's either doing that on a skateboard or something. Or doing the robot. When Spike Lee came out as it being the black filmmaker at the time, they jumped on the opportunity to bring him in.
Sure.
And they teamed him up with his Mars Blackman character that he did for She's Gotta Have It. They teamed him up with Michael Jordan because they knew that this was something big at the time. This was something special, having black filmmakers kind of be in the forefront.
Yo, this is Mars Blackman, and this is my main man, Michael Jordan, and this is a pair of pipes. No!
You know, they shit. I thought Michael Jordan was going to pick him up and dunk with him.
Wait a minute, no!
I think in 2005 that they were the first company to be fully transparent about the business that they have overseas.
Sure.
After, they got busted with the whole paying slave labor wages to Indonesians and
Yeah.
and
Sweatshops.
In sweatshops, yeah. So I mean, say what you will about their past business practices, say what you will about their marketing and how they, they'll take a risk within reason, but at least they're doing it.
Sure.
So no one should be surprised at what they're doing here, and this just goes to show that Nike gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Because their stock dropped 3% or something today. And they don't give a fuck. In fact, people even saying like, you know what, this is the perfect time to actually go in and buy stock.
True.
With Nike, because they're going to be back.
It's going to rebound hard.
Yeah, it's going to rebound hard because I tell you what's going to happen. Their stock is going to go up because all these people burn these shoes. They're going to go out and buy some more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, oh shit, I got to get some new Nikes now.
Yeah, when the Beatles were new on the scene and hot, and John Lennon said, man, yeah, we're more popular than Jesus right now. And you know, those hillbilly fucks going, he said they better than Jesus. We're going to burn our albums. We're having big bonfires. And he had to come out and say, like, no, I said we were more popular at the time, not better. And they went, oh, and they went on to be the biggest band of all time.
And they went on to be bigger than Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, and then it came true.
Jesus like, shit, I ain't burning my copy. So you go ahead. Keep burning them Nikes. Keep getting mad. You're just going to buy some more. And Nike's going to be all right.
I saw the funniest post today. It's somebody, he said, man, I am disgusted by Nike and this whole ad campaign. It just makes me sick. And I'm starting my own campaign. And I was like, hey, man, what's got you so sick? Then I read the rest of the post. He's like, so I want everybody to just donate their shoes to the bins I'm going to have around. Your lightly used shoes, preferably in a size 11 or 11 and a half.
Preferably not charred.